Welcome to KUE News. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Morgan.
Today's show is a little different. We are starting out with the biggest story of the week. I'm sure we've all seen the headlines. My favorite flavor of tea is brewing today, Kardashian tea with a Lamar lemon. Let's sip up and get started. So, if you've been under a rock, former NBA star and Khloe's ex, well, supposed to be ex, but not anymore, ex-husband.
Still married.
Still married.
Legally.
Lamar Odom was hospitalized last Tuesday, October 13th, after he was found unconscious at legal brothel Love Ranch in Las Vegas. He remained in critical condition at Sunrise Hospital in Las Vegas with Khloe and Kobe Bryant by his side until he was flown to Cedars Medical Center Monday for recovery from a coma. Reports say that Lamar had cocaine, alcohol, and herbal Viagra in his system when he was found unconscious, but he can now form sentences and eat on his own. What was going through your mind during this whole thing?
I was just sad because Lamar Odom, I remember when he was on the Lakers and he was healthy and they won the 2 championships and it was awesome. And then he was married to Khloe, then he just fell off and got into drugs.
That Kardashian curse.
Yeah.
Kardashian curse.
Watch out, Kanye, please be safe.
I felt like Khloe probably was freaking out. When I heard about Lamar, I was just like,
that was my first
is
thought.
crashing down, and I do not even know what to think, because I just thought, what if he dies?
Yeah, because I saw Lil Wayne was tweeting rest in peace Lamar, and I was like, wait, he
He's
died?
not dead yet.
It was just so much going on, and I was worried about the first thing I thought was Khloe, because on the show she's always
Right,
Lamar,
for
Lamar,
sure.
Lamar. So
And it was
I
amazing how Kobe Bryant got there really quickly and
Right.
Khloe
he left
as
his
well.
game in the
That's
third quarter.
amazing. That shows that he has a really great support system, along with how everything that happened with Bruce and now Caitlyn.
Yeah.
I feel like if Lamar had gone way downhill and maybe had passed away, that
It
whole
would've got
family
crazy,
would have
yeah.
just been in a traumatic stress.
True.
Khloe was spotted boarding the helicopter that transported Odom to LA. The reality star also posted a long message to her website thanking her family and friends for their support and prayers. Sources at E! News reported Wednesday night that Khloe Kardashian has dismissed their divorce case and is staying married to Lamar. Kardashian filed for divorce in December 2013, but the reality star continued to stay in contact with Odom until she gave up last summer and started dating other people. Kardashian was dating NBA star James Harden as of last week, but she even threw a surprise birthday party for him last month. But she is vowing to stay by Odom's side during his months of recovery. The two have made the joint decision to stay married. What do you guys think about the second chance that Khloe's given Lamar? Because they were a great couple back when they were
I mean, if you think about it, they actually got married, and I think it was 9 days of just knowing each other. So, but throughout their 4 years of marriage, I think that they obviously, from the reality TV show, no one ever knows how much of that show is true and whatnot, but I feel like they really did like each other, were in love and really had a great relationship.
Yes, I'm here. I love true love,
Who
but,
doesn't?
Who doesn't?
The fact that he's been with hookers and this one, that one, and the third, and doing all this, I don't agree with
his
her
lifestyle.
This is just not. I don't know. I'm not here for it.
It's weird because with Khloe, he went to drugs, and now I feel like they think that Khloe can resolve almost all problems if they're back together.
Yeah.
Every relationship is different, so maybe they had to have this big scare to
hopefully
realize
he
that
gets
they
clean.
are meant
And it's
to be
sad too
together.
because Lamar is such a nice guy. If you actually watch the show or seen him during NBA interviews
So
or anything,
humble, such
super
a
nice
very
guy, and he had a super
great
hard
guy.
life growing up. His uncle and his dad passed away in the same week when he was a teenager.
I don't think his dad.
or
His
some,
dad
dad's
is still
alive.
alive.
one
Yeah.
of
He
his
was
one
struggling
of
with
his
drugs,
family
yeah.
members were passing
His
away
mom.
within a
with cancer.
really short time period. So that would be really tough to deal with.
So what do you guys think James Harden was thinking when all this was going down? Was he?
He's thinking about the NBA season starting
Let's
in a week.
hope. Let's hope he was thinking about that. I really don't
James
think he
Harden
cares.
was Khloe's
Boyfriend at the time.
boyfriend. I honestly have no idea. Probably in shock that she
Yeah, he was
obviously
probably
is still in love with.
"What?" Yeah.
She's still in
Because
love
I
with
heard,
him.
I read reports that she and, Khloe and James were texting while she was in the hospital with Lamar. And then just to see that, they're still married, he's probably like, okay.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. I've never
But,
personally
there's
been in
plenty
that
of
situation, so.
Chloe's in the sea for Mr. James. But speaking of the marriage, Chris Rock posted this picture today. Well, this is another thing I saw on Twitter. Do you guys see this? That's James Harden.
That's
I
him?
like
When your girl
died.
ex fake died to get back her.
They said he fake died to get his girl back.
Oh my, that's
like
so horrible.
Too soon.
Too soon.
But
way
Chris
too
Rock,
soon.
he reposted a picture that said, I have to read it. Here's to Lamar on being the first guy in history to have coke and hookers save his marriage. Like, you'll never see that.
Oh, no,
But it was too soon, Chris. Like, he's still, like, recovering from the coma. It's too soon for jokes.
Now, is he out of the hospital? Do you know?
Yeah. Oh, no, he's out of the Las Vegas hospital. He got transferred.
Urgent
into
care,
the-
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people on social media were angry at the media coverage of Lamar's hospitalization. Many reports were referring to the former NBA star as Chloe's ex-husband and focusing on the reality star more than Odom's condition. Did you guys think that this was a good journalism or sensationalism?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I think it's what comes when you're with the Kardashian, or when you're tied with a Kardashian. You are known as
A
that
Kardashian.
ex. Yeah, like
yes.
you, and I think like obviously when someone is in a coma or like going through something, we're gonna worry about what is their family members thinking. So that's what like the journalists were doing. They're like, oh, what is, because they're still legally married. So like, what is Chloe thinking? But when you're with the Kardashian, that's like.
And
kind of your identity.
I mean, technically is still married to Chloe, so I mean, they had their own TV show, Chloe and Lamar, and so he was a reality TV star, but also he did so many great things in the NBA as well.
Yeah.
I think it depending on what like news outlet it was, because like E! News did a great job like covering it, and so did Sports Center. Like they did a good, like really personal in it. Then like
Right.
I saw on like Nancy Grace, no shade to Nancy Grace. If you guys need an internship, like I'm all for it. But she was just like saying like reality star Lamar Odom, like it's, you know, he's a person. Like say like former NBA player.
No one was really focusing
Right.
on what he's accomplished. It was
Right.
more.
Yeah, I mean, every news story or news source is biased, so
Yeah.
people just watch what they
true.
want to hear.
And some reports are saying that Chloe had her reality TV cameras following her as she was by Lamar's side. Do you guys think like she was really doing this, or like what do you guys think about
Both. I think it was both. It was for the show and because like they love each other.
They do love each other, and yeah, I believe it was for the show. They have cameras following them all the time.
that? I don't think the cameras were in the hospital. I think they followed her because you know like when the traumatic things happen on the show, they're like, oh
don't think
no, like she gets the text and she's gonna cry, then she's gonna get in a confessional.
I mean, they filmed all of Kourtney Kardashian's births.
yeah,
so,
I saw that. That's
I mean, you never know.
I don't know if they can they legally do that? Can they like go there? Wow.
if he, well, he couldn't.
Journalism.
Yeah, that's journalism. That's today's journalism, guys. Well, we wish the best of luck to Chloe and Lamar, and we are keeping him in our prayers. But don't go anywhere. I'm heading out to the Union to see what students think of Clomar's marriage revival. This is KUE News.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
What's your name?
Taylor.
Taylor. We have Taylor here. So you heard that Chloe and Lamar are staying married. What do you think about this?
I think it's really cute that they're back together, even though like the situation was kind of bad that brought them back together.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the love was still there.
Yeah,
that
love wins. Love wins.
That they're back together.
Would you take your husband back if he's been doing things with hookers and stuff though? Like,
Well, they weren't together.
you're right.
So if I love the man,
If you love the
then
man.
I would. Yeah.
So you know she was dating James Harden, the NBA star.
I felt bad about
You felt, yeah, like it was a little shady, right?
Yeah.
But
Stuff happens.
yeah, stuff happens. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Okay, we're on the move. Let's go this way. Hey, what's your name?
Shannon?
Shannon. We have Shannon here. So, have you been following the Lamar and Chloe situation?
No. I
No.
haven't. No, I've been pretty involved with my schoolwork.
Oh, well, good job, good student. Well, she took him back after all the cocaine and the hookers and stuff. What do you think about that? Like that they're staying married?
Well, I am a fan of the Kardashians.
You are?
Yes, so I don't know. As long as that's a good decision for her, I think that would be, yeah.
I feel
up
you.
to her.
Well, thank you for talking. Let's go study.
Thanks.
Hey, what's your name?
Hi, Dominique.
Dominique. Well, you're on KUE News, and we're talking about Chloe and Lamar. Like, you know that he was in a coma and everything, and that they're staying married. What do you think about that? Like, would you stay married to?
Definitely not.
Definitely
I mean,
not.
if it didn't work out before he spiraled out of control, I don't think it would work now.
Good marriage advice. Good marriage advice. So, you know that she was dating James Harden. You know who James Harden? Yeah. Would you choose Lamar over James Harden?
No, I choose neither.
Oh, neither. Why neither? You don't like James?
Not that I don't like him, but I think Chloe's too much in the spotlight. I think she needs some time to focus on herself.
You're right. Thank you. We'll go back to you. What you watching?
Jane the Virgin.
Oh, that is a good show. That is.
Thanks.
I'll see you later. Thank you. Caleb. We have Caleb here on KUE News. You're on KUE News, Caleb.
Oh, no.
And I got to ask you something. So you've been following the Lamar and Chloe situation,
Yes,
right?
I have.
I know you have. So do you agree that, like, they should stay married after all this? Like, if you were Chloe, would you stay married to him?
Man, you know, I have a feeling that if the issue surfaced before the incident,
Welcome back to KUE News. I'm Faith.
And I'm Natalie.
The entertainment world has been buzzing this week, from Adele's new song to Beyonce admitting she likes to Netflix and chill to Drake doing whatever he was doing in that Hot Line Bling video. This is your KUE News Celebrity Update.
Happy birthday to Kim Kardashian. She's 35 now. The pregnant reality star celebrated her 35th birthday on Wednesday, and husband Kanye West surprised her with a party at the Westlake Sinopolis Theater in Thousand Oaks, California. "My husband never ceases to amaze me," Kim Instagrammed to her 49.7 million followers. He rented out the entire movie theater to screen the new Steve Jobs, it's so good, by the way, and had all of my family and close friends come dressed up as their best pregnant Kim look. Fake baby bumps provided on arrival.
On Thursday, E! announced the docuseries I Am Kate will return for season 2. The show will continue to follow the former Olympian in her life as a transgender woman while learning about and advocating for the transgender community.
I'm really excited to keep watching that show. It's been very interesting. One Direction released the video for their new song Perfect on Tuesday. The video is in black and white and features the 1D boys goofing off in their hotel room. There has been some speculation that there are references to Harry Styles' ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift in the song, when Harry sings words, "If you like cameras flashing every time you go out, and if you're looking for someone to write your breakup songs about."
Speaking of breakup songs, new Adele music is here. Her new single, Hello, was released yesterday, along with a music video starring actor Tristan Wilds, and is already heating up the charts. I love this song. I love Adele, and I'm so excited.
No, I'm the same way. I just heard the song recently. It's amazing. You need to go look it up if you haven't already. I think the video is already above 2 million views, so...
The 27-year-old singer announced on Instagram Thursday that her long-awaited third album, titled 25, will be released on November 20th. She also mentioned in an interview this morning wanting to work with Beyonce in the future. Can the Beehive expect a collab on the new album? We'll have to wait and see when the track list is released next month.
I really hope so, though.
I know.
That would be so awesome. Beyonce heats up the October cover of Beat magazine. The singer is shown wearing American flag-themed attire, as well as Beat magazine swimsuit and a tie-dye bodysuit. She also posed with the chicken in a couple of photos.
In the issue, she talks about her love for Netflix and chill, Fetty Wap's song Jug, and what she likes on her pizza. This is her first print interview in 2 years, and the issue is on sale now.
In other Beyoncé-related news, she joined Nicki Minaj on stage to sing Feelin' Myself at the Tidal's Barclays Center concert on October 20th. The concert was held to celebrate Tidal's 1 million subscribers and to raise money for nonprofit organizations dedicated to advancing positive community relations and effecting systemic change for the development and sustainability of just societies. Other artists that performed included Jay-Z, Prince, Usher, Lil Wayne, T.I., and more.
Are Adam Levine and Maroon 5 about to bring a little sugar to the Super Bowl stage? The pop band has had extensive talks about performing during halftime of Super Bowl 50, according to KUENews. The NFL has yet to respond to Access Hollywood's request for comment on the Maroon 5 report. Super Bowl 50 will take place at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California on Sunday, February 7th, 2016.
I really hope this happens. I absolutely love Maroon 5.
I'm the same way. They have so many hits, so I really think that would be a good show.
They can do no wrong. Chris Rock will return to host the Oscars for a second time, producers David Hill and Reginald Hudlin said Wednesday. The 88th Academy Awards will broadcast live from the Hollywood and Highland Center in Hollywood on February 28th, 2016 on ABC. I'm so glad to be hosting the Oscars, Rock said. It's great to be back.
Drake released his video for Hotline Bling on Apple Music earlier this week, and we have a funny parody video for you created by Jarksel. That is awesome. The video shows Drake doing what appears to be some hybrid of the two-step, salsa, and interpretive dancing. The video has been praised for its use of cinematography, and some are even calling it fine art. Twitter was lit with comments about Drake rocking a turtleneck in the video, as well as varying opinions on his dance moves.
I love the Hotline Bling video. It will always have a special place in my heart. It changed me.
Yeah, I definitely think it's different. I mean, it's creative, so there you go.
I love it. That is all the news we have for you today. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at KUENews for instant updates throughout the week. Don't move. KUENews reporter Jackson Kurtz is sitting down with KU Sports reporter Jen Halverson. This is KUENews.
Well, welcome back to KUE News. I'm Jackson Kurtz. Here with me is KU Sidelines reporter Jen Halverson. So tell us, Jen, about KU Sidelines. It's women covering KU sports, right?
Yes.
When did you guys come up with this idea? Like, how far back does it go to?
It's pretty recent, actually, only in the last few weeks. Kirsten Peterson actually is kind of the head of the whole thing, and she came up with this idea to really help women reporters. We just want to get involved, help each other out, gain experience. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a male-dominated industry,
right,
so
because some of the best sideline reporters are women, like Erin Andrews and I'm forgetting one girl's name, Pam Oliver, right? Yeah, Pam Oliver. Like, they're amazing. So
yeah,
that's really awesome that you guys are trying to do that. Yeah. So, like, what events have you guys called so far? Football or volleyball or?
Yep, so we've been doing previews for football games each week, and we also are going to be getting into basketball when that comes out, women's basketball, seeing what we can do with men's basketball as involved as we can get, because it's pretty high coverage already.
Oh, yeah.
But really everything, we have a girl going to swim and dive today and tomorrow.
Wow.
Baseball, softball, track field, just everything. It's all about experience, exposure, and, learning the ropes.
Right. So have you ever had a time where you're reporting of an interview and had a very terrible or awkward like encounter like live?
Yes.
Oh God, what happened?
Okay, so it's really embarrassing. So last year, I was a freshman, and I'm from Minnesota, so I wasn't following the KU basketball team, men's. And I went to media day. We were doing interviews and everything. And I knew I was familiarizing myself with most people on the team, but I came up to a guy that I kind of got thrown into the interview, and I couldn't remember his name. And on camera, it got caught that I didn't know his name.
Who was it?
Brandon Green.
Was he mad?
He wasn't. I mean, he laughed, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'll never forget again. But yeah, it was, you learn from that. So I always know who I'm interviewing.
Yeah, there was one time where like Wayne Selden was coming in like an interview, and this one guy like was like he was like typing down on his thing, he's like couldn't think, and Wayne Selden was over his shoulder like reading it. I'm like, this guy has no idea that Wayne Selden is not knowing who he is, like over his name, and it was just so embarrassing for him. But that's awesome. Do you have a favorite KU athlete, or just any athlete in general?
Dwayne Wade on the Miami Heat is my guy.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's been my favorite player since probably I started playing basketball way back in the day. I always got his shoes every year.
Those were nice shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on a second. Those were like, they had like the little 3 and like the circle. Those were nice. I miss those.
Every year, that was my go-to. But
he's getting a little older now.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got a good game, a little slower, but I mean, they're bringing in a few other guys.
His fadeaway still kind of.
It's still pretty.
He still got it.
He still got it.
Still got his fadeaway.
He's definitely still got it.
If you could interview any athlete besides Dwayne Wade, who would you interview? Marshawn Lynch?
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. If we're talking football, Tom Brady.
That'd be. Would you ask him about the Felgate? Would you like the ball? You know the Felgate with like you just pound and just like, were these balls deflated, Tom? Were these balls deflated? Like
he would deny.
He probably would.
Yeah.
He never loses. He always wins.
He does,
Never.
but he works hard for it. So I'm not gonna shut him down.
Yeah. And what's your dream job? Did you be a sideline reporter, like in KU sidelines?
Yeah, I think it'd be really awesome to sideline report for Fox Sports, ESPN, that sort of thing. After a while, I mean, anchoring for ESPN or Sports Center. I mean, that's definitely difficult to break into, but I think over time and working your way up, it's definitely possible.
Right.
So.
I mean, if you just work your way up, network, you can do it. Anything's possible, everybody.
Anything is possible if you just believe.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thank you, Jen Halverson, for joining us. Coming up next, more KUE News.
When you shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
And we are back with KUE News. You are here with the Fashion Police. I'm Brittany.
I'm Taylor Thomas.
And I'm Natalie Sitek.
Before we start, did you guys see the reveal of the Balmain H&M collection?
I did. I think it's super cute. I don't know if I necessarily would wear them, but I think it's cool.
I liked it a lot. There were a couple that I definitely thought were cool.
They're super chic, and I feel like they're walking through New York.
Yeah.
The collection hits stores on November 5th, and the prices range from $30 to $700. I mean, I think the most I would spend on this would probably
not
maybe
700.
100, definitely not 700, but I would go maybe 100 to 200 range. That's about it.
Especially because I feel like a lot of their pieces are more bold, and so you can't wear them every day,
definitely.
and
it's like more of a go out type of
right.
Yeah,
and you can't wear the same thing out every single weekend, so it's just like super expensive for it to be a like rare item that you don't usually wear. So.
Exactly. I completely agree with you both.
And if you haven't seen the preview, lucky for you, the Fashion Police are going to break down our favorite pieces from the collection right now. So Kylie Jenner's dress, first of all, I love this. I just love this look with the thigh highs. It's just beautiful. Like I just like the print.
I think it's really cool. The blue band in the middle is really cool. This is our second look. I don't know if I love that so much.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, the emblem on his shoulder is kind of like.
I think it's a little heavy.
It's a little bit
side.
too much just for like everyday wear.
Yeah. This jacket.
It kind of looks like a Michael Jackson.
I mean, if you want to stand out, if you want that much attention, I say go for it.
I mean, the gold like cuffs are.
Yeah. I mean, they're nice. Cool.
Yeah.
I love this one.
I like that
definitely.
so much.
I see Kanye wearing something like that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Totally. That looks so cool.
These shoes.
I'm not feeling the shoes. I don't like them.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I mean, I love olive green, but I don't think I would ever wear olive green gym shoes necessarily.
Yeah, that's just.
With the leather and the suede, I'm not feeling it.
I love this.
Yes.
Definitely.
I love the black and white print.
They're so bold, they just stand out.
And she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks so awesome.
That looks great.
Awesome. And so, what do you guys think? Which one was your favorite one, do you think?
I think my favorite was definitely the black jacket it had so much detail on it, so that was definitely my favorite. What about you, Natalie?
The black, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I think Kylie's actually. Yeah. I'm a fan of it, and just with the knee highs, just worked perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys follow Kylie Jenner on Instagram, but she is always taking risks with her styles and trends and trying new things. Well, the latest and youngest Jenner is doing what the youngest Jenner is doing is putting tattoos in her hair. The 18-year-old reality star Instagrammed this photo 2 days ago wearing a squinchy hair tat. What do you guys think?
I don't like it.
I think it's cool, but I think it's taking like flash tats one step too far, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a little young, like maybe for little girls, maybe. Yeah. Well, I guess she is a teenager, so it might.
She acts like she's 30, but what I don't understand is you can't move your hair after you put that in there. You can't brush it. It has to stay in that exact spot. And for me, I move my hair all the time. I flip it from one side to the next. I would never be able to keep it intact. Also, another thing I heard as I was reading a little bit about these tattoos, because I thought they were so interesting, is that they only work on straight Caucasian hair. Wow. So that is a very small market, I feel like, that if you don't have straight hair, you can't wear them because they won't stick and they don't bend really, probably. So
yeah, I feel like it's not worth it personally.
I agree.
Before we go, it is a Fashion Police tradition to end with a little beauty competition. This week's Who Wore It Better comp is all about fall over the knee boots. So what are your guys' thoughts?
Over the knee boots? I like them. I don't know. I wouldn't wear them just on a casual day. I would wear them to dress up an outfit more. I think that these are super cute. I really like the ones with the black dress, the suede ones more than leather.
I'm going to have to go with Chrissy's. I love hers. I love the color and how it matches her purse.
Right. Yeah. It goes really well and it ties things together, I feel like. And your legs stay warm in them.
Definitely.
Yeah. You could still wear dresses when it gets cold out.
And I feel like it makes your legs look longer too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. For me, they would never be able to fit over my thighs because my calf and my thigh is not the same size. So it would be a struggle. And sitting down, how do you drive in a car and bend your knees with your boots that high? I don't know. But they look cool.
Yeah, definitely. So from left to right, we have Miroslava Duma, Miranda Kerr, and Chrissy Teigen. But since we already discussed who wore it better, then...
Well, which one is your favorite, do you think?
Chrissy. I like Rihanna. I like the color that was with her outfit. I thought that it made them stand out, but I like Chrissy's overall, so I'm going to have to go with Chrissy.
Sounds good. I think I agree.
I would have to go with Miranda. I'm such a fan of her, and I don't know, I think it's unique and different how she wore it, so
awesome.
That would be my choice.
And that is all we have for you today. If you are rocking high knee boots or hair tats, be sure to snap a selfie and tag us on Twitter at KUENews. Have a great weekend and a safe Halloween. See you November 6th.